Welcome to Module 6, How do people learn about you? Before we get into the module, I just want to say thank you if you've been watching this far. This is a course on the Freepreneurs community on how to escape the 9 to 5. All right, back to the course. Now, how do people learn about you? This is maybe the most confusing part for people because there's so many avenues and ways to reach other people's ears and eyes and give them the information that you exist and you offer this, that people are gonna get paralysis by analysis. They're gonna think, oh, I need to do all of them. Oh, I need to do advertising and then knock on people's doors while I'm doing advertising on my phone. At the same time, cold call them and DM them on my other phone and then email them and then call my friend to run around the house and just throw papers at their doors and tell them that I exist and I'm here and I can offer the services and please take me. Well, no, you don't have to do all of these things, thankfully. And especially at the start when you're trying to get out of the 9 to 5 and you don't have the funds to do most of them, let alone the time, because you need to be making money in order to survive. So, what do you do then? How do people learn about you? Well, there's really so many ways to let people know about you. The most important thing is that you choose to master one. You don't need 1,000 ways for people to reach you. You just need one thing, right? And how do you choose that? Before we even get there, we're going to explain to you what are the types that you can outreach to people. Letting people know about you and learning about what you offer, we call it outreach because you tell them. Outreach, there's two types. There's cold and there's warm. Right, so cold outreach is people that don't really know you. They don't know you, they don't trust you. Who are you? Why are you contacting me? Leave me alone. Stranger, ew, bye. Right? That's cold. Nobody knows who you are. Then you have warm outreach, which is people who do actually know you and they have given you permission to contact them. For example, your mom, your brother, your friend, your neighbor. You know your neighbor. You're gonna go knock on his door. He's gonna, hey, Stefanos, what do you need? He's gonna know my name before I even walk there, but just by my face, just by looking at my face. Now, people like that have one key difference than people who are not warm. And the difference is they give you a little bit more time to explain yourself before they tell you they're not interested in what you have. So, for example, if I were to tell my mom, hey mom, how are you doing? I'm just gonna tell you about my offer, okay? Just gonna be like, okay, tell me about your offer. I'm gonna be like, hey mom, I offer marketing services to people and it's amazing and I'm this fantastic guy who I can offer these things and people want it and do you want it? She's like, okay, no, I don't want it. Great. By the way, I charge $500 for it. Are you interested? No. Okay, mom. Thank you. Bye. Right. If you take that to a cold outreach and you're like, hey man, I'm Stefanos. I am offering, he's going to be like, no, thank you. Thank you. I don't need that. Thank you. Thank you. And most of the times this comes from, I don't know you. I don't trust you. Fuck off. So you don't want that to happen. Right. There is a multitude of ways to reach out people, right? And I'm going to explain to you and give you some so that you can start working on them. Now, the first thing is, how do people learn about you? You could be having a website, right? A website, a very simple landing website. You can make some with AI right now. It's super easy. Just take a template, write about who you are, what you do, what do you offer them. That's it, you have a website, bang. Send that website to 100 people. Congratulations, 100 people know about you exist. Right, then you have cold outreach, which could be cold DMs. DMs is essentially when you're sending them a message, right? And you say, hey, hello, I do this. That's it. You just outreach to them. Then you have emails. You can publicly find emails from people, although some ways are illegal, but you can also find them online. Some people just put their emails there. You can call them. You can knock on their doors, right? You can find them in the street and just talk to them, just generally talk to them on the street, like just go for a stroll, whoever you find, hey man, I do this. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's an option. You can send them a letter. I don't know who sends letters anymore, but you can, all right? DMs, emails, calls, knock doors, letters, talk to them. Or one of the most conventional ways, one of the most used ways that people do is they use advertising, right? So they pay, right? They make a graphic and they say, hey, we're this people and we do this and we're looking for this person. Or if you're this person, we offer you this. Or would you be interested in this and this and this? And then they pay money on sites like Facebook and Google and Instagram so that they can promote this and show it to more people that they believe is the target audience that you're having. Or you can do that manually if you know what you're doing. Essentially what I'm saying is that they pay money to show it to more people. Now, a lot of these ways are free, but some of them are paid, as we can see from advertising, as well as sending letters. And there's truly two currencies to pay with things. There's either time or money, right? You either invest time to do work that outreaches to people, which is emails, DMs, calling them, you're talking to them, or you can pay money, which is advertising, for example, or having a website and you have to pay for the service of the website and having it done and all that stuff. So there's paid and there's free ways. For you starting out, trying to get out of the 9 to 5, I would suggest just going with the free versions because there's truly no point in trying to spend money right now. A lot of people just try to spend money at the start, which is the wrong thing. You have to think of how can I bring money in, not how can I spend money. Because when you go to work, for example, you don't go to your boss and like, hey man, what can I spend my money on? No, you just go there, you work for him, you give your time, you give your expertise, you give your value, and then he pays you back, right? So you give time to gain money. That's the same idea here. Don't try to spend money. Try to spend time to get money, right? Then you spend money to get time back and scale. All right, so how do you actually implement all of these ways here to be able to allow people to know who you are and what you do? The first thing that you have to understand is that you're obligated to tell people about your stuff. Why? Because if somebody needs it, right? If there's a demand out there about what you have, and that you can actually truly help them with that problem that they're having, then it's your moral obligation as a human to let them know that, hey man, I can do this for you. I can help you solve that problem, right? I can help you get to the next plateau or help you overcome this obstacle. If you know how to do it and somebody else needs it, it's your moral obligation to let them know, okay? Even if you hear 1,000 no's, you still did your moral obligation as a human being to let others know that you can solve their problem. But I don't want people to know what I'm doing. I'm shy. Well, don't be, right? Don't be. When somebody asks you what job do, you say I'm an accountant. You say I'm a lawyer. You say I'm playing football on a professional level. You say it to people, and people are gonna eventually know that I'm not good at it yet and I'm just scared that people are gonna judge me. Well, they're gonna judge you anyways. Whether you do it or whether you don't, they're still gonna judge you, right? So the idea here is, if I tell more people about it and more people judge me, they judge me to who? Their friends? Great. Now more people know about me. It's still a win-win for you. So what's the general idea? How do people learn about you? Through these methods here, right? Through these channels. This is what we call them, channels, right? Because people know about you through different methods, and these are the methods. Use them to your advantage, right? Learn how to build a website or use an AI to do it for you. Start DMing people. Start by your circle. Start by your warm outreach and tell everybody you know about it. And then start DMing other people that don't know about you. Find emails online in databases, for example, to your ideal client and start sending them emails and say, hey guys, I love what you do. Here's what I do. I think it would fit perfectly with you. Do you have 5 minutes? Maybe we jump on a call, a Zoom call, and I tell you what I do and we see if we're a good fit. Great. You send 1,000 of these, you got 3 clients, right? You call people, start calling people. This is what I did when I started my business. I didn't have a clue, I didn't have skills, I didn't have anything. I was just cold calling people. I wasn't even getting the right people on the phone, by the way. Most of the times I was just talking to front desk people who are like, who are you? We don't know you, thank you, we'll inform him for you, goodbye. And my calls were like 5 seconds each. People would just be like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. But the thing is, the more I did it, eventually somebody said yes. And after 3 weeks of only starting my business, with no skills, by the way, mind you, I had no skills, didn't know how to call, who to call, how to make a market research, how to deliver the results even. I didn't even know how to do it. I was just pitching things to random people. Somebody said yes, and they're still our client today. I guess what I'm trying to say is that start doing these things so that people learn about you and you'll get somebody, at least one person, who is interested. And when you do that, do it to the best of your ability to deliver to them. Knock on doors. I'll be honest, I tried that, but I didn't quite like it. It wasn't suiting well with me, so I tried other ways. You don't need to do all of them, you just need to do one thing and do it well. Talk to them. Go at a cafe, go meet somebody. Hey man, what's up? I'm Steph, what do you do? Yeah, I'm reading. Okay, cool, I'm reading too. Let's sit. You mind if I sit here? Yeah, man. Okay. All of a sudden he starts talking to you, he starts telling you what he does, and then he asks you, hey man, what do you do? And you're like, oh man, yeah, I actually do this, and I help these people. He's be like, well, okay, he could know somebody, right? You don't have to ask him directly and say, hey man, are you interested? No, you're gonna ask him, hey man, do you perhaps know anybody who could be interested in this, right? Who could potentially benefit from what I have to offer? And they might be themselves. They might tell you, hey man, I don't know anybody, but I would be interested in your thing, okay? Letters, I don't really know at this point. You can do it, but yeah. It's an effective method, truly, but only if you want to do it. And then advertising, again, not recommended for people who don't know what they're doing and don't have the funds. If you do, either get a specialist or just watch a YouTube video and learn. Especially if you're trying to leave the 9 to 5, then I'd best say save advertising for later.